Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Kensington Oval. You join us for this T20 between the St Lucia Kings and the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed. Over the infield with a cracking shot. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. End of the over, 7 off it. The Patriots are 7 for 1.
First of the power play overs down and some good shot making to start things off.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Drilled that one away.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, 10 runs from it. The Patriots are 17 for 1.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Finds the fielder with that shot. In this format of the game, that over is as good as a wicket. Superb bowling.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot, through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Joseph from the Joel Garner end. No, terrible shot. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. William, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cuts that off well in the infield. 6 runs added in the over. The Patriots are 51 for 1.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the edge.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Lewis needs plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. William from the Malcolm Marshall end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away. That's a nice single. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Four runs added there. The Patriots are 67 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Joel Garner end. Caught, gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
With the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, please make him welcome.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that onto the boundary.
The Patriots weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. William has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Primus from the Joel Garner end.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Onto that early, that could be 4. Seven runs added there. The Patriots are 86 for 2.
86 for 2.
Pierre, the spinner, coming into the attack. Big edge. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged. They've gone up here. Going with spin now. Edged it. Wow, that's missed the lot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Ten runs added there. The Patriots are 97 for 3. Pierre from the Malcolm Marshall end. Drilled that one away. Can't get that outside the ring field. pinged off the bat.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that. End of the over. 7 off it. The Patriots are 104 for 3. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Good shot, a beauty.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. Nicely played. Runs 1. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Chase, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. The bowler looks really confident. Chase over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Over. The Patriots are 124 for 3. Raza from the Joel Garner end. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged. They've gone up here. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Patriots are 130 for 4. De Silva edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, terrible shot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gone. Good catch on the boundary. Out. What a screamer. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. over the infield with a cracking shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Big edge, where's that going?
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Huge edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Out! What a screamer.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Four runs added in that over. The Kings are 4 for 2. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Going with pace now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will the bowler respond? Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Over. The Kings are 15 for 2. Cottrell from the Joel Garner end. Couldn't get it through the field. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That was just a wonderful shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but it was just put away.
Cottrell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Four runs added in the over. The Kings, 19 for 2. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Power and precision in that shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Kings, 30 for 2. Thomas into the attack now from the Joel Garner end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Perfectly timed.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Straight to the fielder. 17 runs out of there. The Kings are 47 for 2.
5 down and they're above the run rate at the moment. Been a good power play so far.
Drakes, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Malcolm Marshall end. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
William has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Gone. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Five runs added in that over. The Kings are 60 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Drakes from the Malcolm Marshall end. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edged. What a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Misses everything. Over the Kings, 73 for 3. George, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end. Duplessis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
One to get for 50.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
Can he get the 50?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Duplessis gets plenty from these bowlers.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bosch, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
10 runs added there. The Kings are 95 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Rajapaksa wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Doesn't beat the infield. Huge. That has flown.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Kings are 106 for 3. Bosch from the Joel Garner end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 9 off it. The Kings are 115 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Over. The Kings are 123 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Lovely shot for 6. Closing in on the century, and it'll take something special to prevent it.
Lewis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Duplessis gets plenty from these bowlers.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That is quite extraordinary. Rajapaksa, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Great shot through the gap. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
A good ball, but they blazed it away. Great batting.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end.
Nevis Patriots.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Lucia Kings.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 3 added in that over. The Kings are 153 for 4.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Cottrell coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes over the top with that shot. Raza drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Muzarabani, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Malcolm Marshall end.
Just 2 to win.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.